Next question. Prove law of conservation of linear momentum for two colliding bodies. The answer is, first we discuss what is the law of conservation of linear momentum. According to this law, the total linear momentum of the two bodies before and after collision will be same, and this will be proof in this questions. That is, the answer is, consider two bodies A and B having masses m1 and m2. Here m1 is greater than m2 are moving with initial velocities u1 and u2. Here u1 is greater than u2 respectively in same directions before collision. After collision, the velocity of the body becomes v1 and the velocity of the body v2. Here we see in these figures, we have a body A having masses m1 and velocity u1, and the second body is B having mass m2 and their velocity u2. It is before collision. During collision, here A body is acting along with B body, and then after collision, A body has mass m1 and their velocity changes, which is represented by v1, and second body B, here mass m2 and their velocity changes with respect to v2. Now before collision, initial linear momentum of the body A is, that is PA is represented by initial momentum of the body A, that is equal to m1 into u1. Here mass is m1, here initial velocity u1, that is m1 u1. Initial linear momentum of the body B is PV, that is equal to m2 u2, and total linear momentum of both bodies is PA plus PB, that is equal to m1 u1 plus m2 u2, and it is represented by first equation. Now after collision, the final linear momentum of the body is PA dash is equal to m1 v1. PA dash is the final linear momentum of the body A, that is in after collision, that is m1 is the mass of the body A and v1 is the final velocity of the body A. Similarly, we find final linear momentum of the body B is PB dash is equal to m2 v2, m2 v2, and the total linear momentum of both bodies is equal to PA dash plus PB dash is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. It is represented by second equation. Now we find the change in linear momentum of the bodies. First we find change in linear momentum of the body A, that is represented by delta PA, that is equal to PA dash minus PA, that is final linear momentum minus initial linear momentum, that is equal to m1 v1 minus m1 u1, and it is represented by third equation. Similarly, we find change in linear momentum of the body B, that is equal to delta PB, or that is equal to PB dash minus PB, final linear momentum of the body B minus initial linear momentum of the body B, that is equal to m2 v2 minus m2 u2. During collision, the body B exert a force FAB vector on body A, and body A exert equal but opposite force FBA vector on body B. This shows that FAB vector is acting, then FBA vector will be a reaction. That is the Newton's third law of motion. Therefore, according to the Newton's third law of motion, action and reactions are equal and opposite. That is, FAB vector is equal to minus FBA vector. and it is represented by fifth equation. Now by using the definition of impulse, first we find impulse on the body A, that is equal to FAB vector into time, that is the force exerted by the body A into time is equal to change in momentum of the body A. Here FAB vector into T is equal to change in momentum of the body A, that is equal to delta PA. Now delta PA is equal to what? M1 V1 minus M1 U1 by using the third equation. Or we get FAB vector is equal to M1 V1 minus M1 U1 upon time T. We have sixth equation. Similarly, we find FBA vector, that is impulse on the body B, and we find FBA vector force, that is FBA vector force is equal to M2 V2 minus M2 U2 upon T, and we get the seventh equation. Using sixth and seventh equation in five equations put कर दो, then we get M1 V1 minus M1 U1 upon T is equal to minus M2 V2 minus M2 U2 upon T in bracket. T na T cancel, then we get M1 V1 minus M1 U1 is equal to minus M2 V2, here minus minus plus M2 U2, or M1 V1 plus M2 V2. This term comes from right hand side and is equal to M1 U1. This term comes from left hand side plus M2 U2, or M1 U1 plus M2 U2 is equal to M1 V1 plus M2 U2. This term comes from left hand side and this term comes from right hand side, or this is equal to, that is equal to total linear momentum PA plus PB before collision, and this is equal to total linear momentum after collision PA dash plus PB dash. Therefore total linear momentum of body A and B before collision is equal to total linear momentum of body A and B after collision, and this proves the law of conservation of linear momentum for two colliding bodies.